If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell for future notifications of future uploads. So this is a first impression of the Madison Beer Morphe Channel Surfing Artistry palette. A lot of people who are reviewing this palette were saying they don't know who Madison Beer is. So I knew exactly who she was and I saw this collab and I was so excited, especially when the palette looked like something that I would reach for every day. I was like, I need to try that palette. And it's the perfect selection for fall. So this palette retailed for $22.50. I created this look so far. I'm going to create 2 other looks before I give this palette a full-on review. I just want to try it out. But so far, I am very, very pleased with this palette. The mattes are super blendable. The shimmers work fantastic, dry and wet. Yeah, it reminds me a lot of Jaclyn Hill's palette formula that she has with Morphe, and it reminds me a lot of Anastasia Beverly Hills. I feel like a lot of the collabs lately with Morphe have been a hit or miss, but this one really hit the spot so far. Because I feel like you can't just make one look with a palette and then be like, this is a fantastic palette. So I'm gonna come out with 2 more looks and then I'm gonna come out with a review video. So yeah, I feel like this palette, just perfect timing with fall with this color selection. This is a neutral girl who also wants an everyday glam kind of palette. It also comes with a mirror. But yeah, I'm super excited about this palette, and so I just created this shimmery cut crease dramatic makeup look. 2 other looks, maybe an all matte look, and then maybe one of the darker looks, or maybe an everyday look, I don't know. But so far, yeah, this palette is super impressive. So I'm just gonna jump right into the tutorial, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the bell for future notifications of uploads. I'm gonna take this shade called Jericho, which is a beautiful gray tone brown. Jericho and a Morphe JH32. So this is gonna be my transition shade. This is a cool tone brown. It's got hints of taupe and gray. That blended out beautifully. It honestly didn't even take me that long. The color payoff, I could totally see the shade that was in the palette on my lid, and that was really easy to blend out, and it blended out beautifully. I'm not really sure if I like this shade as a crease shade, but I'm just gonna go with it. Usually I don't like these cool tone gray undertone browns as a crease shade, but it's not too bad, and that color was so easy to work with. So next I'm gonna pick up the shade 0, which is that beautiful, beautiful warm brown. It's beautiful. This is my ideal eyeshadow shade. I'm using a Morphe JH35, which is a smaller blending brush, and I am just going to blend that right into my lower crease. I'm not sure how I like these 2 shades together, but it's working. It's just that the one's so warm and one's so cool, but I just want to use the eyeshadows that are in this palette. I mean, it's working. They're blending out very nice. There is some kickback, but I think the shades are just so soft and blendable that it's just gonna happen. Kickback doesn't really bother me as long as the eyeshadows look good on the eyelid. So next I'm gonna take the shade Devil in a Dress, which is this beautiful burgundy shade, on a Morphe JH40, a much smaller blending brush. And I'm gonna blend this into the lower crease as well. Wow, these shades blend so nice. So nice, oh my goodness. Like I'm already almost done blending out that shade. It was that easy. Once again, blend it out super, super easy. Like all these shades are so blendable. Collabs that I've noticed. I don't know, it's like sometimes the palettes just aren't that great. So I'm just gonna take some Camo Concealer by e.l.f. and a Morphe M124. I'm gonna cut my crease. ColourPop E18 and some ColourPop Pretty Fresh Setting Spray. Just gonna get it wet. Yeah, baby. Right there, which is one of Madison Beer's songs. It's a beautiful pink shimmer. Oh yeah. So pretty. Wow, like look at that. Like that shimmer was blinding and went on so easy. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna finish this eye and then go back to this eye. So, just on this outer part, I'm gonna go in with Life Support, that purpley maroon color, with a ColourPop E21, which is just like a more precise blending brush. Like I said, there's some kickback, but I think these shades are just so soft. Oh yeah, super pigmented and beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So dark and vampy. So just darkened out that area. The shade is C137. I do not know what that means, but it is absolutely calling my name. So I'm just gonna take my finger and tap that between the light and the dark. This shade is more glitter than it is like pigment. I don't know, I'm having a hard time picking it up. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. All right, so I'm gonna do the other thing to the other eye. So I completed the other eye, and next I'm gonna take the shade Devil in a Dress, that burgundy shade, and a really small JH38 by Morphe. I'm gonna blend that under my bottom lash line. Soaking out this bottom lash line just really helps add something extra to the look. And there is some fallout with that shade, but nothing too crazy. I'm just gonna blend that away. Blend out these edges here. I know this edge is getting a little crazy. So I'm gonna take the shade Stained Glass as my inner corner highlight, and then blend out my brow bone White Rabbit. So this is Stained Glass as my inner corner highlight. Oh, you know what? That's just glitter, so we're not gonna do that. I'm just gonna take the highlighter in the Turn Up the Light by Too Faced palette. I take the highlighter shade Glow and just highlight my inner corner. Then I'm gonna highlight my brow bone. Ooh, that's pigmented. Just gonna blend out those edges there. So next I'm gonna go in some Maybelline Precise All Day Matte Liquid Eyeliner. It's a pretty strong wing. Pretty strong wing there. Those are bold. Ooh. So next I'm gonna line my bottom waterline with some nude eyeliner. This is the Rimmel London nude eyeliner. And then I'm just gonna put a light coat of mascara on. Those wings are pretty horrible looking if you ask me. I hate those wings, they look like trash. And thanks so much for watching, and please subscribe.